Hi guys, as promised, I have another haul. Yes, I'm filming these videos consecutively so I can take off my makeup and get back into bed because I am not feeling great. So first of all, I'm going to kick off with some MAC lipsticks that I bought recently. Pretty much all of these were bought in December time. Two of them I haven't used yet, and two of them you will have already seen on my blog if you follow me there. I'll start with the newest ones that I'm saving and I haven't photographed yet. As a blogger, this is a bit of a strange thing, but I don't use something until I photographed it for my blog because I think that it looks, like sometimes you might see, and I think this quite often, when I review something, I'll review it alongside a picture of it brand new, and I often think, I wonder if someone thinks I haven't used it because it looks brand new, and so how have you used it to review it? But I always take a picture of it brand new and then use it for however long I need to use it. For a lipstick, obviously, it's not quite the same, but you know, like if I have a body scrub or something like that, I'll use it for as long as I need to use it to review it. And then I use that picture because I just think it looks a little bit nicer. It's not always possible, like if I'm filming like a collection or something like that, or taking pictures of a collection, it's obviously different. But if it's brand new, I just think it looks a little bit nicer, you know? So these two I haven't used yet. First of all, I have, what colour is this? Brave, which I have to say, I will zoom in. I'll just take a little modelling shot for you. I have to say, I thought that this was going to be deeper. I thought it was going to be more kind of reddy and, I don't know, just darker. This was one of the Kylie Jenner lip colours, and I am desperate to get my hands on Soar lip liner to do the full-on Kylie Jenner lip. That's the same reason that I bought my Faux, which is also in this. But I bought that one for that reason, and everyone on Google Images seemed to look like the lipstick was much darker. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that's what I was expecting. And then Taupe, again, completely not what I was expecting at all. This to me is brown. I thought Taupe would be, like right now I have on my lips a very, very kind of grey nude from Primark, and I think that this colour is more of a taupe, whereas this colour just looks brown to me, so I haven't used that yet, and I'm not entirely sure whether or not that's going to suit me. But quite disappointed with taupe because it's not really what I think of as a taupe. I think taupe as being kind of like almost a purpley grey nude rather than a brown, so I don't know. The other two that I got that you will have seen, first of all, is Faux. Completely, absolutely obsessed with this. One of the best nudes I've ever found for my particular colouring, and this again was a Kylie Jenner lip colour that people raved and raved about. And then the other one, which I purchased at the same time, I got these at the Covent Garden store in London, and this was a total impulse purchase. The Faux one I knew I wanted, and this one was like I saw it and was like, oh, what colour is that? Plus it was available, plus it was limited edition Christmas packaging, suckered me in, and it happened to be called No Faux Pas. So those are the two that I bought at the same time, totally by accident. But I don't think you can get that right now. I think that was limited edition, but if you can get it in the future, I would recommend it. I can't get over the packaging. It's so beautiful. Gorgeous. So that's it for the MAC lipsticks. Then, or maybe previous to that, I purchased two new to me YSL glossy stains, and these are the two that I chose. I feel like the sun has gone in, so apologies if the lights just got a little bit dull. One of them was one I've been looking for ages, and it's called, well, it's not called anything, it's called 107. And I was looking for this for absolutely ages, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I had in my mind, it was one. I remembered James Bond. Because, you know, does anyone have those kind of weird, like, mnemonics and things where you try and remember something by remembering something else? And obviously, with a number, it's really difficult to remember. And so, every time I found it in, like, when I swatched it, I was like, oh, it's that same one, I never remember what it's called. I tried to remember 007. And so when I saw 107, I know it's crazy, I'm insane. When I saw 107 available to buy, I was like, yes, I'm gonna buy it. I didn't even swatch it again, and to be quite honest, it's not what I expected it to be. It looks kind of, I think I do have pictures of this, so I will put these up as we go. Any pictures that I do have, but this is not what I expected it to be at all. When you swatch it, it has this kind of iridescence to it, and it looks like it's going to be like a mauvey nude, but when you actually wear it, it's much more reddy orange. Not what I expected, quite disappointing, and I think that that's kind of the case with a lot of these YSL glossy stains. They're really hit and miss. Very, very difficult to tell what colour it will be when it actually sets on your lips, because once it's dry, it's a totally different colour to when you initially swatch it. So that was a bit of a disappointment. And the random one that I purchased that was a bit of an impulse was this one, which is shade 39. And I bought this because I decided that I wanted one that was kind of a purpley colour, like a berry tone for autumn winter. And this one's okay. I haven't posted this one on my blog yet, but this one's okay. It just is a little bit patchy, which is not something I would have said was an issue with these YSL glossy stains. It's something I've said about the L'Oreal version in the past. Not a big fan of those for that reason. Some of them are really great and some of them are quite patchy and horrible. Majority of the ones that I have are quite patchy and they just don't wear very well. Whereas the YSL ones, I've always said are worth the cash because they do tend to be really, really great. Even if the colour is a bit off sometimes, the wear time and the way it actually looks on your lips tends to be really good. But that wasn't, so that was quite disappointing as well. But anyway, and they were like the most expensive things that I bought as well. Really annoying. It's very rare that I'll go out and buy something that costs that much money. It's £25 for one lip product. I know matte lipsticks are expensive, but they're £10 cheaper than that. And they very rarely disappoint me in the same way. So we'll see, you know, I may or may not purchase more of those in the future, but we'll see. Something else that I picked up that I don't think I've shown you guys, I think I've shown you this in a video, like a Get Ready With Me, but I don't think I hold it, was the Double Wear Concealer. Really, really love the Double Wear Light from Estée Lauder. And I wanted to try the full-on foundation, and I think I still might. I have had samples of it in the past, but I think I'm just going to go and bite the bullet and get the full-size foundation to really review for you guys. But I wanted to try the concealer because all of the concealers I was using at the time didn't seem to be staying put. Now since then, it seems to be okay. It seemed to be an issue that I was having for a very short period of time. But I like that I have this. I've seen other people talk about this, seen other people review it and kind of demo it online, and it doesn't seem to be the same kind of formula that I have for some reason. Mine seems to be really, really thick. It's not as blendable. I need to put quite a lot of it on because it doesn't stretch as far. I watched, for example, Emily Noel from Beauty Broadcast. She reviewed it, or she used it in a full face of Estée Lauder makeup, and I really struggled to get it to work the same way that hers worked. So I don't know if the formula has changed, or if I just got a particularly thick version, or if it's the way you keep it, if that changes the texture of the product, I don't know. But I do like it. I just wish it stretched a little bit further. I do think it's particularly good if I put on kind of like a tinted moisturiser or a BB cream or something like that, or even just a normal moisturiser or a serum. I can put it on just the areas that I need it, and that helps to blend it a little bit if I don't want to wear a full face of makeup but want to cover up certain areas. But yeah, I'm still working on this. I don't know whether or not I would repurchase it yet, but I'm glad that I've got it to try. The last thing I purchased because I bought the same product, different colours, but the same product for Kaz and Laura for Christmas, and it's the Hourglass blush. And I think, again, I've mentioned this in a Get Ready With Me, but I haven't really shown you it as a kind of a haul product. I have reviewed this on my blog. Anything I have reviewed I'll try and link below, so there are pictures and stuff for you. But this I'm just kind of disappointed with as well, and I find this a lot. This is why I don't buy a lot of high-end makeup. This is why I don't do a tremendous amount of high-end beauty hauls. It's always, almost always, stuff from the drugstore. I'll occasionally treat myself to a matte lipstick or a blusher or something like that, but it's very, very rare that I'll buy. I mean, this is £28, and the only reason that I bought it was because I was buying them for my friends and I thought, I can't not try one. And I bought the one that was the most neutral looking. I'll kind of show you. It doesn't look like much, and it doesn't look like it would really cause a problem. I wanted something that would be a little bit sheeny and just generally a really easy, foolproof blusher, because I'm quite heavy-handed and I'm not very good with blending. Right now I have kind of 80s blush going on because I think it looks quite nice with the purple hair. A little pop of pink on my cheekbones rather than on my cheeks. But this I found to be really quite difficult to blend and a lot bolder once I got past the top layer, a lot bolder than I expected it to be, and so it can kind of just leave a bit of a patch of blusher, which is not what I was expecting from something that people rave about and say is so diffused and leaves this real subtle glow. So I'm really glad that I didn't get one of the bolder shades. I got bolder shades for my friends, so I'll see what they think of it. Haven't really kind of garnered their opinions yet, but hopefully they'll review them for you too. But yeah, also kind of a disappointment. I don't know, again, if I can make this work for me in a different way, but I will be trying because it was freaking expensive for me. So that's it. That's my kind of mini high-end makeup haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it's kind of interesting to see some of my opinions after I've actually used some of the products. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think are products that are worth spending a little bit more money on. I generally don't mind spending money on eyeshadow because that, again, is something that I feel like you get what you pay for. Lipstick, honestly, you can get great lipsticks from the drugstore now. Revlon and Maybelline are my favourite brands from the drugstore for lipstick. But what I really love about MAC is they do such a great selection of textures, finishes, colours, that if there's something that you're not quite sure you can find, you can definitely find it there. Whereas honestly, I think I'm kind of done with the higher end stuff. I don't want to spend £25 on a lipstick and then it not be absolutely amazing. But yeah, that's it from me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!